So the Chinese are bringing out a mid-size adventure bike. But what if it's actually good? Oh God, I can hear the comments now. I won't buy a Chinese bike. I'll never buy a Chinese bike. Chinese bikes are shit. You know what? I hear people saying they won't use self-serve checkouts all the time, but I go to Woolies and there they are lining up to use them. MG, Australia's biggest selling Chinese car manufacturer, sold 75% more cars last year than they did the year before. That was in 2020. 2020. Okay, so we're going to talk about the MT800 and why I think it's significant, why maybe it will be good. If you don't know, and pretty much everyone does, KTM and CFMOTO have a thing going. They have had for a while. There's talk that they're going to move the 790s and the 890 production to China, although it hasn't happened yet. All the KTM 890s and 790s that I've seen have made in Austria VIN numbers. So that'll be something to watch, but it's been pointing that way for a while. I guess on a broader picture, what we're looking at here is that, to me, it seems like KTM is going to start sort of farming out its superseded models, and CFMOTO is going to manufacture bikes based on those. So the 800 MT is a 790 frame and engine with CFMOTO bits attached to it. So why is KTM doing this and what's in it for them? So I guess the immediate answer is money. They can make more. The other answer is, so this will allegedly free up the Austrian manufacturing facilities for the 1290 series of bikes. So they'll move the midweight bikes over there. So whether that happens or not, I don't know. Everything's pointing towards it happening. Everything I'm reading says it's either happening right now or it's going to happen very shortly. KTM are staying pretty hush-hush about this. It's actually really hard to find any sort of information about this. So I would have thought CFMOTO would be yelling this to the world. They would be making the most of their link with KTM. There's not a whole lot out there. So I guess there's reasons for that. Have a look at the CFMOTO 1250 TRG. It's a hulking big tourer with a modified KTM V-twin, WP suspension, Brembo brakes, Bosch ABS, and it looks good if you like that sort of thing. And CFMOTO have been showing interest in the adventure bike market. They've got an adventurized version of the 650 MT and also the new 700, which is coming out any day now. Mind you, to me, the 700 Adventurer, yeah, it doesn't look much, but it shows that they're interested in that market. Look, the MT800 or 800 MT is definitely coming. So what's different about the 800 MT? Well, it's got actual off-road adventure bike DNA there. It's got KTM parts. It could actually be good. It's made in the same area that a lot of KTMs are being made now, so the quality should be okay. We're looking at 95 horsepower, 230 kilo wet weight, Bosch ABS, an alloy bash plate, and the frame and motor of a 790, and WP suspension. So it's going to come in two versions, a roadish going version and a more roadish going version, I'd say, looking at them. One version has alloy wheels and the other one has spoked wheels. Both are 19 front and 17 rear instead of the KTM's more dirt 21/18 setup. The frame looks to be the same as the 790 but with a different, slightly longer swing arm. It's got a more sculptured seat over the KTM's flat one, a more traditional fuel tank over the KTM's low slung deal, and it's got a TFT dash with Bluetooth, apparently. An adjustable screen, and every photo I've seen, it has luggage racks fitted. So I've reached out to CFMOTO and KTM in every way I can come up with, on Facebook, email, phone calls. The only real response I got from any of them was the UK distributor for CFMOTO, and they say they're expecting the 800 MT as a 2022 model. The photos of the bikes I'm seeing look ready to go, so I'm not sure whether I'm buying that. Could it be that they're waiting another year or so till the production of the 790s stops, and that way the 800 MT doesn't tread on the toes of KTM 790 lineup too much because they're going up to the 890? I don't know. So the bike itself, it could be all right. I really don't see a reason why it wouldn't be. The big obvious barrier is going to be that it's the CFMOTO and the anti-Chinese sentiment that's kicking around these days. So what's it going to take for it to sell in Australia? Look, I'll be honest, I think no matter how good it is, it's going to come down the price. The 790, that's like 21 grand. The Yamaha 700 10RA, it's 17 grand. You pick up a 650 V-Storm for 14 grand. The Kawasaki Versys is 12 grand, and you can pick up a 500 Honda for they're like 9 grand. So it's going to have to be pretty competitive to get people to go hand over their dollars at a CFMOTO dealer. So I think that's going to be what it is, price. So what's KTM doing? Big picture here. I think KTM are looking at using CFMOTO as like a budget brand, kind of the opposite of what they've done with Husqvarna. During a magazine interview on the 5th of January, Stéphane Pierre, I believe his name is, the man of KTM, he stated that they're going to be bringing out a series of 750cc bikes, and they'll be made in China, sold in some markets with a KTM badge. Will they be using the 790 engine? I believe they will. I think this might be a case of sort of BMW doing the labelling a bike a 750 when it's not. I think that's what's going to be happening here. So is the bike going to be any good? Yeah, I think it will be. I honestly can't see why it won't. Will it sell? That's the thing, isn't it? I think CFMOTO is not going anywhere anytime soon. I think we'll be seeing more models from them. I think they've already shown an interest in the adventure bike market, and if they can bring some new models to the table, that's great. I see that as a really good thing. If you'd like to see more from me, please like and subscribe. And subscribing honestly lets me keep making these videos, and I really enjoy doing that. I'm not an expert, hey. I'm just a guy with a camera who likes making videos and has an opinion and some ideas. And if people like what they see, that's great. If they don't, okay, that's cool too. I'm just a normal bloke. I just have a normal job. I ride a normal bike. I'm not in any way freaking amazing or anything like that. I just make videos. So yeah, hope you enjoy it. Please like and subscribe. It really means a lot. It helps me out a lot. Thanks for watching.